Discussion of potential 7.6, we have some people that want to speak on this. Discussion and potential direction to staff with regard to programs to address abandoned real property and foreclosures within the city of Wildomar. And George Taylor was the person who wants to speak on this.
My apologies for not reading the agenda, knowing when the items coming. At any rate, as I pointed out, the city of Marietta has recently passed an ordinance with this in mind because of the downturn of housing and foreclosures where people walk off their property and the weeds grow, so is the second ordinance. I serve as a member of the board of directors of the Farm Properties Association, which is not unlike a lot of other associations in the area. And we houses with a great percentage, or a rising percentage, of homes that are going into foreclosure. We have an architectural control committee who has been trying to find out how we, as an association, can make those folks, in some respects, clean up their fleet. And we've called the various banks where these things, these homes have gone back to get great response. So I hear pass into the city of Wildomar, do the same to the city of Marietta, where we can have some enforcement of these.
Thank you.
Do you want to
Well, I gave council and the police department sitting up here with us a handout. City has recently adopted their resident registration program. I know the county a similar ordinance. What I would like to do is more than able to such a session. Like I said, I included the city of Lake Elsinore actually charges a registration fee. I believe it's $71. Quick math, and I didn't go to that if I can pull it down. I think there's Wildomar roughly on the MLS properties into foreclosure, and I know there's more than that. That's what I was able to pull up on the MLS. Times $71 came out to $107,000 a year. It's enough to actually help pay for one of staff's code enforcement officers to actually work on this and to make sure that we maintain green lines, clean swimming pools, don't have problems with mosquitoes. Front and side yards to be maintained and landscaped at all times, pools being worked in order. Obviously, if they don't register and comply, then there's fees imposed, and we can actually clean property when they do so, we do get paid. So I think what I was hoping is that maybe staff could get the ordinance from the county, from the city of Marietta. We have Lake Elsinore here, and maybe together we can put together one that works for Wildomar, and then on July 1st, we're ready to go with this and implement a similar ordinance.
I have some mixed feelings about it. I think that there are already codes that cover the lease in the front yard, the pools being left either empty or not fenced in. And I think it's going to be very, very hard to enforce. I think we need to look at it, see if it might work for us. I'm not totally against it. But I think it's going to be very difficult to enforce. Most of the abandoned homes, the banks don't own them. People have moved out, they left them, and they let them go. The first thing the bank does when they get it back is to get somebody out there, clean it up, try to fix it up, get the water turned on, get the laundry again. So I don't know, who's going to be fined. The owner's gone. The new bank is taking it. So I think it's just going to be a hard thing to enforce. But I'm for looking at the ordinance and see if we can't come up with something that will work for us.
If the county has recently adopted this, then we're going to be adopting it. July 1st.
Well, then we'd like to see the county's ordinance before we have, we could make some changes.
I mean, we can look at it like we're going to look at the rest of these ordinances, but we will adopt it, and if we want to make a change, changes, we can. But I think, I agree, we need to look at what Marietta's doing, what Elsinore is doing what the county
And
is
is it
doing.
working?
Well, what are we getting now, a couple of months worth of data to check and see, but what we need to keep in mind is, how's this gonna be paid for? Registration fee, I mean, if code enforcement is going to go out and do this, we have to make sure that it's affordable, because if we adopt it, it's unfunded, how do we, you know?
The other cities have required that as soon as they are in possession to register it as a bank-owned property.
Correct.
So that's what we need, that pay. I don't know how long they're going to clean it up or exactly. You know, the bank's already been hurt. I mean, they're not going to get the money to build on the house, and then they're going to have to fix it up.
Right, I know in our neighborhood, though, you're saying the banks do this, some do, some. The idea is that we need to look at what's being proposed through the county and the other cities, and at least give this consideration, and come up with pros and cons, and is it something we can do fiscally, can we support it? It's all good. I think we definitely need to do that. So I'm in agreement with you, Scott, that we should review this and consider it.
So Scott will come back with more information when we're going to agenda next week.
Yeah, I think there's a direction here to, now, we're looking at that, see more, another look at this and how it fits in the neighboring cities.
And it might be an environmental health issue as well, rather than just code enforcement. So we may be covered with environmental health and code already, but this is what we probably should be looking at. Apparently, these cities and the county felt, for some reason, it wasn't totally covered, so I think that's probably what we will have to do a comparative.
So I just have a procedural question. Can we give this direction, or do we need to have a motion to give the direction?
Well, you can do it either way. If there's consensus, and you want to just give us consensus direction, that's fine.
I'd like to do that.
Okay.
We're good.
Consensus, correct.